It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. It's Friday afternoon. I want to continue my look at vinyl debut albums. And I'll wrap that up today. Took me a while to go through and just check to make sure that everything was actually debut albums, because some are, I've got a lot of seconds, but not, well, I've got a fair amount of debuts. But before I get into it, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection, as Max joins me here. Last time I started off with a great female artist and her band. I'm going to start off with another one. This is a solo effort by Stevie Nicks called Belladonna. Just amazing. Big hit off of it is Edge of 17, of course, and Stop Dragging My Heart Around with Tom Petty, duo with Tom Petty. Also has Kind of Woman, Think About It, Belladonna, the title track, After the Glitter Fades, Edge of 17, as I said, How Still My Love, Leather and Lace, another big hit for her, Outside the Rain, and The Highwaymen. Great, great album. Amazing debut album. Jimi Hendrix Experience, Are You Experienced? Can't get much better than that. Purple Haze right off the bat. Manic Depression right off the bat again. Hey Joe, Lover Confusion, May This Be Love, I Don't Live Today. First side is just awesome. Side 2, The Wind Cries Mary, another big hit. Fire, Third Stone from the Sun, Foxy Lady, big hit, and Are You Experienced? Amazing, amazing album. I use this as my thumbnail. Use that as my thumbnail. These guys aren't too shabby themselves. This is Grand Funk Railroad On Time. Debut album by the trio in that day. They did become a quartet, but they were a trio for the longest time, actually. Are You Ready? Anybody's Answer, Time Machine, High on a Horse, TNUC, Into the Sun, Heartbreaker, big hit for them. Call Yourself a Man, Can't Be Too Long, and Ups and Downs. Great album. This Strange Advance, Worlds Away, pop band. I was given a bunch of albums that weren't too long ago, about 80 some albums, and about 60 of them weren't too bad at all, and this was in it. I haven't played it a lot. I'm not 100% familiar with it, but I'll give it another listen for sure. But cool album. Rosington Collins Band, great debut. A little bit of Lynyrd Skynyrd, tied in with Molly Hatchet. I mean, that whole Southern rock band era. One of my all-time favorite bands other than the Beatles. This is their debut album. This is Shades of Deep Purple. So happy to have this album. Very young band there. This has, and The Address, Hush, big hit for them. One More Rainy Day, Prelude, Happiness, I'm So Glad. Mandrake Root, Help, they did a cover of Help by Lennon McCartney. Love Help Me, and Hey Joe. Great, great album. Maybe use that one as my thumbnail. This one's not too shabby. Cheap Trick's debut album. Would you stop? They think because they hear someone outside they own the street. Yeah. This is a single by a great band out of Toronto that they produced a single. They also produced the video to go with the single, and that's what brought them their popularity. This is Pursuit of Happiness. I'm an Adult Now. Big hit for the band. Maybe I'm not sure if they're a one-hit wonder, but I like it. I just did a review on all the albums of the Eagles, and for the first few albums, this gentleman was very much part of the Eagles and also a founding member. This is Bernie Leaden with Michael Georgiadis. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Again, this was given to me as part of that 80 some albums, but it's a very good album. Very good album. How about the Police's album, or Outlandish D'Amour? Would you stop, you? Next to You, So Lonely, Roxanne, Hole in My Life, Peanuts, Can't Stand Losing You, Truth Hits Everyone, Born in the 50s, Be My Girl Sally, and Muskoka Tango, or Tanga, sorry. Awesome debut. And another one that's not too shabby. This is Toto. Big album, important album for the band. You got Child Anthem, I'll Supply the Love, Georgia Porgy, Mangella Run, You Are the Flower, Girl Goodbye, Take It Back, Rockmaker, Hold the Line, huge hit, and Angela. Great album. Silencers, they're a band out of the UK, kind of a pop, punky, new wave-ish type of band. It's the Silencers. Again, another part of that collection. So I got some pretty decent albums. Probably albums that I wouldn't have bought on my own, but I'm pretty happy that I have them. Very happy that I have this one. One of my all-time favorite artists. This is Stevie Ray Vaughan, and this is Double Trouble, and this is the album Texas Flood. If you haven't heard Stevie Ray Vaughan, if you haven't heard this album, it's just awesome. You got Love Struck Baby, you got Pride and Joy, you got Texas Flood, Tell Me, Testify, Rude Mood, Mary Had a Little Lamb, Dirty Pool, I'm Crying, and Lenny. An amazing guitarist. Amazing guitarist. Very bluesy. We have Foghat's debut album, self-titled Foghat. Sorry, you can't read the name up there. Yes, you can. There it is. Yeah, great album. Happy to have it. Another band from the west coast of Canada, Loverboy. Mike Reno and the Boys. Kid Is Hot Tonight, big hit for them. Turn Me Loose, another big hit. Always on My Mind, Lady of the 80s, Little Girl, Prissy Prissy, Teenage Overdose, DOA, and It Don't Matter. Very good. Two of these members, do I have it here? Maybe I'm just getting at a line here. Oh, here it is. Two of these members in this band, Mr. Paul Dean, who played guitar and also did some vocals, and Matt Frenette, the drummer off of Loverboy, were part of another great Canadian band, Streetheart. And yeah, there they are there. There's Mike Reno and Mr. Fredette. Action, Pressure, Can You Feel It, Move On Over, Look at Me, Captain Rhythm, Streetwalker, People, Just For You. Great, great album. Another great Canadian band. This isn't a theme, but great Canadian band. This is Saga's debut album. Great, great album. How Long, Humble Stance, Climb the Ladder, Will It Be You, Chapter 4, Perfectionist, Give 'Em Money, Ice Nice, and Tired World, Chapter 6. Great album. I showed this when I did my CD debut albums, but I'm going to show this as I have it an album as well. It's the Chicago Transit Authority. Chicago's debut album, which is just awesome, awesome, awesome. Very, very good album. Introduction. Definitely introducing the band. Does anybody really know what time it is? Beginnings. That's just side 1. Side 2 is question 67 and 68, big hit for the band. Listen, another powerful song, and Poem 58. Freeform guitar. Terry Kath was one of the best guitarists ever. Even Jimi Hendrix thought he was better than he was. It's just 6 minutes and 53 seconds of him going wild on his guitar. South California Purples, I'm a Man, huge cover for the band. Then we have Prologue, Someday, and finally Liberation, which is a 15-minute, 41-second opus. If you just think of Chicago as a ballad band and a sappy ballad band, you got to listen to the first 8 or 10 albums. Just amazing. Chicago Transit Authority. You have Foreigner, powerful debut album for the band. Feels Like the First Time, Cold as Ice, Star Rider, Head Knocker, and The Damage Is Done. Side 1 is just amazing. Then we have Long, Long Way From Home, Woman Oh Woman, At War with the World, Fool for You Anyway, and I Need You. Powerful debut album again by Foreigner. What can you say about this one? This is Dire Straits' debut album. Very young Mark Knopfler over here. Yeah. David Knopfler, his on rhythm guitar as well, his brother. You got Down on the Waterline, Water of Love, another cool song. Set Me Up, Six Blade Knife, and Southbound Again. You gotta listen to this album. Then side 2 is the huge hit Sultans of Swing, In the Gallery, Wild West End, and Lions. An amazing, amazing debut album. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. How about some southern rock? Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Great, great band. I want to be more familiar with this one. I've only listened to it a couple of times, but from what I've heard, it's great. It's great. I showed you this in my previous video. I have an opened copy and a sealed copy. This is a sealed copy of the Knack, and I'll keep it sealed. Methinks I'll keep it sealed. Great Canadian progressive band. This is FM. Their album, Black Noise. Phasers on Stun, 1 O'Clock Tomorrow, Hours, Journey, Dalfo Dharma, or Dharma, sorry. And then side 2, Slaughter and Robot Village, Alder Baron, and Black Noise. Awesome album. I showed this one previously as well. This is I showed an opened copy of this one. This is a sealed copy, and I'll probably keep this one sealed as well. This is Chimo. Kind of an unknown band for me. This album was given to me by a friend of mine, and I've only heard a couple songs off of it, but it's a kind of progressive rock, jazz, pop jazz. It's a good it's a good mixture. Apparently they opened for Janis Joplin in Toronto and a couple other bands in Toronto. This is Chimo. Another Canadian band. This is excuse me, Tato's debut album, the great Tattoo. Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft. The Carpenters actually did a great version of this song. Then we have California Jam, Anus of Uranus, Sub Rosa Subway. Side 2 is True Life Hero, Dr. Marvello, Sir Rodsworth Rugglesby III, and Little Neutrino. Awesome album. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Another Canadian bill. This is a theme going on. I've got a lot of Canadian bands actually. This is The Box out of Montreal. I'm pretty sure this is their debut album. It doesn't really tell you, but I'm pretty sure it's their debut album. They were a big hit on Much Music. Must I Always Remember was a huge hit for them. Dancing in the Groove, War Going On, Go Down Alone, Weekend, Live on TV, Walk Away, The Great Summer Fair, Checkmate, Quan Leroy. It's The Box. Love the album cover. And finally, Canadian American, one of the greatest lead singers ever, Blood, Sweat and Tears, featuring David Clayton Thomas. This is Go Down Gamblin', Cowboys and Indians, John the Baptist, Holy John, beautifully sung. Redemption, Lisa Listen to Me, I Look to My Heart, that's all on side 1. Side 2 is High in a Mountain, Valentine's Day, Take Me in Your Arms, Rock Me a Little While, that's been made famous a couple of times by the Doobie Brothers actually. For My Lady, Mama Gets High, and Look to My Heart. Just there's a very young David Clayton Thomas right there. I wish you could see. It's hard to see with the glare. But there you have it. There's my. Sorry, I just dropped my remote. There's my debut albums on vinyl. So I've gone through all my CDs and my on my albums as far as great debuts. And there are some great debuts. If this was a collection on its own, it'd be a pretty darn good collection. Anyway, again, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Please feel free to leave comments. I'll try to respond to all your comments. I think I've been doing a good job for that. You guys have been amazing. Thank you all so much for the subscriptions. And enjoy the rest of the day. It's nice out there. Get out and enjoy. Take your dogs for a walk if you have doggies. I just got back from mine, so we're good for another little bit. I'll take them out for another big run later on. Anyway, have yourself a good night, and thanks again, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.